Hello and welcome to Benchmonster TV.
I'm Ashley Lynn Condre.
I am the Bench Monster. How is everybody doing? Crickets. No one here. That's all right. We're still gonna roll. Just gonna start out with stuff I gotta say. First off, our max effort workout you're gonna see later. We utilized a Axel bar, not the normal one we have in our gym, but a strongman one. Which best way I describe it is if anybody's used the blue fat grips before. They also make an orange one that's bigger, and I swear to God, we had a hell of a time with this Axel bar, and we tried to actually wear our bench bands with it, and that turned into another nightmare because how you hold on to the bar like this, we were coming down, Dan Logman and myself, and at the very bottom, the bench band would kick in your arms because you just couldn't get a grip on this damn thing, and then it was rolling back in our hand. It was a nightmare, so it won't be too exciting, but you know, you got to switch up bars once in a while and shock the body. And that was a shock, and it was a bummer, but we still got the workout in, and next week will be a lot heavier. We have a meet coming up at our gym. Ashley, tell us about it.
There's a meet coming up in our gym.
Yeah.
Bench only, right?
Yep. May
I wanted to say May 17th, but
19th.
Is it?
It's going to be a USPF meet.
19th?
Yeah, bench only. It's whatever Saturday that is. And it's going to be a good meet. If you're in the vicinity of 2 to 3 hours away, want to come down to a USPF bench only meet. And I believe I will be judging at some point. I like to head judge the big lifters. I think I'm qualified since I've judged in 4 or 5 other federations over my career. I'm not too worried about it. Looking forward to that, though. In our own gym, it's going to be fun. And yeah, who knows? A bunch of people on my crew will do it, and I wish I could, but I'm falling apart. You have nothing to say, Betsy?
I mean, it should be
We don't have
cool.
any
It should be a
videos
fun
from
event.
you. We don't have any videos from you. Can we film something, maybe? Some of the stuff you're doing? Just it's impressive because people want to see. It looks like you don't even lift at all because there's no videos to prove that you do.
I do. I just nothing worth videoing.
Everything is worth videoing, and that's what we tell people here. It doesn't matter what you're doing. Send me in a video, and we'll put it on the show because everything's important. I have some videos. Ironside Productions sent me some. James Borgall sent me some. I sat down and found some. I don't have a ton, but I got some good ones here. And they tickled me with a feather, so hopefully they do that to you also. We're going to start out with Scott Forsyth. He came down and trained with us. He lives an hour away. He's a school teacher, football coach, track coach, and great raw bencher. He sent me a video here. It's 540 plus 35 pounds in chains, 575 at the top. And we're going to take a look at that with image up. Self handoff guy, too. No handoff. And I believe he just picked himself up a F8 bar. Great lift. My God, the chains are all the way off the ground. That ain't fucking around. Yeah. We're going to see him probably at 585 soon, if not 600.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. He gave us the idea of me breaking out the rate releasers that I haven't used since 2004. And Jose went out and bought some pins for it so we can set them. But we have an issue with the hook that kicks off the bar. It's just a little too bent so that if you come down fast, it's fine. But if you come down a little slower, once they kick off, it catches right here on the bar. So he's going to trim off a ½ inch or something. We shouldn't have that problem. So we're going to see us utilizing those more and more. Next up is Howard Weingarten doing a 605 PR, personal best here, floor press in the 2-ply Widowmaker. This is good stuff here. Floor pressing. Good control and speed up. There you go.
Nice.
That's a great lift right there. Good
Yeah.
job, Howard.
Nice work.
I don't have me a Widowmaker yet. I keep saying it.
You don't?
No. I got Atlas, all kinds of dark side stuff, and I don't have one that fits me, and I need to invest in one. Floor press. Yeah, my best floor press was 515 bar weight and 200 and chain. You can see that. You'll see the back when I used to do max effort movements 2 weeks in a row, and I kept journals of this. The one on the bench or the road to the Arnold, I think, is 505 and 200 and chain. And the chain doesn't go evenly outside of the bar. It's stacked on top of each other. So it was 640 at the bottom, 715 at the top. And did that raw. I used to be strong once. We're going to take a look here at a 400-pound double overhand Axel bar deadlift. I know a little bit about this Axel bar. I don't like it. And I wouldn't want to deadlift with it either, because you need grip strength. That thing is a son of a bitch. Well, I thought it was a double. Oh, double overhand, sorry. Yeah, that's impressive. Yeah, try benching with it. And I'm not a big fan, but you can't use the same bar over and over again on max effort. This kid here, this was sent to me. This is a 900-pound bench by a 17-year-old kid. We've seen him on here before. I appreciate his effort and fortitude and his ability to channel 110% into his training. But I have one complaint, and I will say it. Big kid, too, for 17. Got to keep the butt down. I love the kid, but man, I mean, it's great for show, and yeah, you are moving it, but I just don't like the butt up. But you know, he'll get it down. He's getting a lot of views, and that's really cool. But he's he should do that on the decline, because that's kind of what he's trying to create there. Next up, this is an impressive one, and it always will be. I'll show it any time of the week. Eric Lillibridge with a 1060 squat, 1060. Let's check out Mr. Eric. That's ain't fucking around right there.
No, we met him.
And I got an email. No, I texted Ernie Sr. and I said, I want to have Eric Spoto traps. And he sent me Eric's workout for traps.
You mean Eric Lillibridge?
Yeah.
You said Eric Spoto.
Oh, Eric Lillibridge Sr. I texted him and I was like,
Well, no, but you.
I know my names are mixed up. I got low carbs. I got too much carbs. But no, I wanted to know how to get traps like that, because Eric has tremendous traps, and a lot of it comes from deadlifting. But I got an actual workout program from Ernie Sr. and I thought that was really cool. I got it on my phone, and I'm not going to share it. What?
Dick move.
Sorry. It's my personal private training little vlog I'm going to do. Yeah. What did I say? Eric Spoto? Well, just Eric Spoto. Just, yeah, I've been talking about him a little bit.
You're talking about Eric Lillibridge.
Yes.
Traps.
Yeah, Eric's, yeah.
I mean, Spoto's probably got good traps too, but
Yeah.
Eric Lillibridge.
Well, I've been saying
traps.
Spoto layly, and sorry, when I see Eric, it just, boom. Anyway, next up, let me pronounce this kid's name right. Jaden Frary, F-R-A-I-R-E. He's squatting 725 at the St. Joe's meet in Texas. I believe this is high school. And I want to check out this kid. High school powerlifting is very popular in Texas, which is really cool. It's an actual sport, and it's awesome to see kids doing this. Looks like he's got some knee wraps. I don't know, maybe a little bit of a suit. Fuck, kid's got 725 on his back. I cannot have done that in high school. He gets down there too, people. He ain't fucking around on depth. Good fucking lift. Nice work, son.
Nice.
Yeah. That's really cool. Strong kids, man. Awesome to see.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Got low enough. That's fun.
He was low and he just dug it deeper, like just setting it down there. We're going to take a look at John Hack, as we always do, at 909-pound deadlift. Let's check out John Hack right here real quick. Just going to walk up and pull 909, probably weighing 198, 202 something, 205. Just going to pick up 909. No sumo, just conventional. You can watch that 1,000 times, and it's always impressive every time you watch it.
Oh, yeah.
We saw him at the Arnold.
Sure did.
I turned, and then I turned again, and it was Houdini. He was gone. Disappeared. Never saw him again. And we scoured that frickin' Arnold looking for him. Next, this was really cool. I didn't see this video ever. This was sent to me, and this is Ray Williams. His first 1,005 squat back in 2016. And I had to watch this one because this is impressive. We went and watched him in Spokane 6 years ago, and he is a beast. Short guy too. I tried to get back and introduce myself, but he was, I don't want to bother him while he's lifting. But that was his first time doing 1,005. Strong man. He impressed us on the platform. I don't think I think he was credited altogether for a 1080 or something raw, and I think he busted it up 1,000 something that day.
Yeah.
Made it look easy too, man. Just strong guy. I did get close enough to him because he's like 5'7", 5'8", and over 300 pounds, built to lift for sure. Next up is Kirill Sarachev here. This is always an impressive lift. This is a different angle of Kirill's all-time world record of 737 raw bench. I was impressed when I saw this because the guy is 6'8", I believe, long wingspan, long bench stroke, and I always complain about that, but if anybody is to complain, it's this guy. Yeah, he's just an awesome lifter, and he actually went into movies, I believe, instead of sticking with bench pressing, which I don't blame him, require more money. But long bench stroke here. He is not, that's good control, doesn't excessive sink it in, and my God,
Wow.
what could he have done
Easy.
if he stuck around longer?
Yeah.
I mean, there's more in the tank there.
Oh yeah.
But that set the bar. I believe that was before Spoto or after Spoto. I don't forget. No, Spoto was first, 722, and then Kirill came out, and yeah, that's great bench press. Speaking of big bench presses, Tony Carlino. Huh, I love this one because I can relate. Doing 1124 one board PR in a SDP. That is super duper phenom. And my heart bleeds for him because I wish he would have the old material. He would have so much more. With Inzer's new SDP material, I don't like it. It didn't get it to work for me, and that was it. All she wrote. And let's check out this big lift from Tony here. In a poly, ladies and gentlemen, not a bench band. That's a super duper phenom. A lot of support in this shirt, not a lot of stretch. And it doesn't give you a lot. And that's him grinding that out. That shirt is doing nothing right there. I can,
Right.
yeah, no, I can say that because I had that shirt. And I had many versions of that shirt. Got it pulled down, got the sleeves down. He's wearing it perfectly too. I got to email him and see what his plan is, what he's doing. I don't want to bother him, though. I don't want to bother anybody. I don't want to call up and pry into your life. And what are you doing? When are you doing it? I never say that. I just, when it comes, it comes. I just want to be that guy. Hey, when are you competing next? I tell you what I need to do is call Scott Mendelson, though, because his name's been coming up in the gym. And apparently somebody that trains there once in a blue moon knows somebody that I train with, and apparently Scott's down to about 248 pounds in body weight, and not eating carbs, and I was like curious to see how he's doing because I've never seen Scott at 248. I've seen him at 348. So I'm gonna check on him. Just got to get my phone out and call 1-818-660-0905, something like that. Only reason I know that is I have it on my turntables and I can scratch it. I'll let that video out one day where I take vocal samples from the internet and I put it on vinyl. It's called Serato, and I can scratch his voice. It's funnier than shit. Wait till you see it. Next up here is Jesus Oliveras here. We see him squat all the time, big numbers, and this was popping up on Instagram. 600 raw bench for Jesus here. Big lift here. Let's check it out. This guy's a monster. Built to power lift. Self handoff too. I didn't even realize that. Oh, easy, dude. I wish I could do that. Fuck, these guys make it look easy. Well, I'm gonna get my DeLorean and go back in time and relive my years again. I threw a quarter in a wishing well. That's what I want to do. This was sent to me. I've watched this 1,000 times because this is the first video I saw on the internet back in 2090. When was that? 99, around that era. And this is George Halbert on the stage at the Arnold. And it's kind of like mentally warped me because I saw all the people, spotlight on the bench, and that's where you want to go back when you were a bench presser. You wanted to go against the greatest on the planet. And you had to go qualify at a bench for cash, and or get special invite, and people from Russia came, Germany, all over the world, and we met on the Arnold stage, and the best man won, and that was me quite a few times. I didn't win them all, but I got 4 golds to show you. 3 in a row too, 5, 6, and 7. 3, 1. Let's check out George Halbert. He's benching 686 at the bench for cash 2 is what was told to me in this email. In 1998 at 226 body weight. George is awesome. I can't say enough about the guy. It just, when I saw this video and the magnitude of the people behind, and I was like, that's intimidating. Now that may not be the Arnold, but to me it was the Arnold, and my understanding it was the Arnold. Correct me if I'm wrong. George Halbert, only guy that can lift his head and not lose his base, and tremendous speed and explosive power off the chest, and tremendous lockout. And George has done 640 some pounds raw too. So yeah, crazy strong. And with fact, when we were at the West Side in the morning that one time, after breakfast with Louie, George was in there training with his guys. They train really early on Monday mornings, I guess, and he was doing the gymnast rings, benching on those, and never forget it. I don't want to bother him, but I want to say all I can because I don't see him that much. And the way things are going in this world, powerlifting people are dropping like flies, and we had 2 people. There was my video that was posted on my 1075, and I didn't realize that when I stand up, 2 of the guys that are first to greet me are both dead. One from a heart attack, one from suicide. So that was we're here. It's not here forever. So we got speed bench and max effort coming up. Speed bench might be the best one. Max effort is a little not too exciting, but we'll check out speed bench here and walk you through it. Well, many of you may not know, but that's a Duffalo prototype bar. That was the first bar that was bent by Chris Duffin. And when you look at your Duffalo bar in your gym, it was based off of that bar. That bar has value to it because every Duffalo bar that came after was modeled after this particular bar that he bent. And I said, I want it because it's like a Duffalo bar, but it's not super curved in the middle like the other one. So this is speed bench, and you got 2 chains on there. We had like a bunch of guys going. I kind of narrowed it down so you don't have to see 6 guys doing speed bench or whatever we had that day. But trying to move the bar as quickly as possible without bouncing it. That's 1 3/4 inch deficit there. And it's a little further down than your actual starting point. I'm trying to move that as fast as possible because that's the theory behind speed benching. We got 42 to 45% of your 1 rep max on the bar, plus 2 chains. And the chains don't go directly onto the floor. There's still 88% of them hanging off the ground. That's what I want. Pausing the last set is always a wrench in the wheel that we like to do. And I think we did 8 or 9 sets of 3 here. Explode, explode. All the way to the top. Jose here doing, his is based off 500 raw max, which he has now. I know the weights look weird, but they make sense to us. I thought he was done here, but I guess he was just thinking about pressing it up again. Decided to go over and do some bench block lockouts here on the Smith. Trying to utilize a close grip. This was just 72 hours after having done 1,000 pounds. Not making excuses, but I still felt it in my delts, I'll tell you that. I think Jose does the most weight. I think he goes up to 4 plates and a quarter. I don't know what he does. Let's check it out. I don't remember. Got a nice close grip here. I believe it's a 2 board. Is that what that block is?
I think so.
Yeah. That's Eric Schmidt right there. He's just put about 30, 40 pounds on his bench press in 2 months training with us. That look good. I think I try to show the most weight, and here, this is how it works here. When it goes up easy like that, we say sandbagging. That means that you're got more in you, so what the hell you doing? And now he's got 4 plates and a quarter. Got the wrist wraps on, because now it's heavier, obviously. That's his bench line right there, locked in it. I think he'll compete at the meet in May, and we should have him up to 530 something by then, hopefully. These are monster mini bands, no, are they the other mini monsters? They're blue. This was hell on earth right here. We were gonna hook those to the ground, but these are brand new, and I had to anchor them behind the bench, but they were kicking our ass. Because the mini bands that we grabbed off the wall are so stretched out, you could do nothing with them. Of course, to finish with some push downs. Shoulder work we've been doing that on the next day. Otherwise, we just get one shoulder exercise in. So side and rear delts, mostly. The front delts take enough beating. I'm thinking about food at this point, and if Ashley's going to be done lifting, because you're there another hour, and I don't like that. Is that right?
Sure.
No, it's absolutely right. Well, that was speed bench, ladies and gentlemen. Here's max effort. Like I said, Axel bar. I try to include the biggest lifts and not bore you with other stuff. So we'll check that out. So this bar weighs, according to Mike Cromer, the gym owner, who's a strong man, 35 pounds. So this is supposed to be, I don't know, Ashley, 385 and 50 minus 10. Something like that. It was hard as shit, and I didn't like it. Heinz, I think this is close to 405, really. Because it's 435 minus 10 or so, Ashley. Is that right?
Something like that.
Yeah. He did 5 reps with it. My goal was to go as heavy as possible, and I knew that I couldn't do it. Here's a one board. I think this is Jose with 4. That's 500 normally, so I think that's 470, something like that. I can't see what's on the side. This is 500. Joe sets him out in his line. I got the one board there for him, and he grinds that up, locks it out. He's got strong triceps. 500. Pretty good. Nothing from me exciting. Decided to do some incline presses, pretty simple. The idea is to have that bar hit the upper chest, but you can cheat it somewhat by scooting the bench back and hitting your lower chest. But I kind of want it to hit above the nipple line. Not really locking those out all the way. I didn't realize that until I watched it. Sometimes you don't realize you're doing things wrong until you have them on TV here. 3 plates and a quarter. Some Smith machines, the bar weighs nothing. This one's a little different. That bar, Ashley, you can attribute to this. That bar is it's 30 pounds or so, right? It's not completely zero.
Right.
This is Starrett right here. He shows up and kicks some ass. He's a 430 raw bencher at 245 body weight. And he's locking some shit out here. Looking good. This was my idea, and I just cut right to the big weight here. Plate, and Ashley, is that a 10 or a quarter?
10.
That's a 10?
Mm.
Okay, so the idea is to come down, let the bounce come out, stay tight, and extend upwards. That doesn't mean throw it out in your bench line and push it up. That can happen when the weights get too heavy. Here is plate, and this is plate and a quarter, because this was killing me here. Face is red. I should have my mouthpiece in because I'm gritting my teeth. Gonna crack yeah, that's hard. Redhead says it all. Did some push downs here, and this is kind of where we start planning our Tuesday, our next heavyweight bench workout. And we know it's going to be a heavy one. And I just want to mentally be prepared for that. I myself used the Axel bar. I went up to 425. I got a bad handoff, and I decided to drop the weight down. Jose corrected the handoff situation, and the bar flew up. I've been taking the bar too high too often and taking it out with bent arms. I have some errors I worked on. In the next couple of weeks, Jose's going to help me out with that and be my handoff guy. So I'm looking forward to that because he's been a tremendous help in my success where I've been sloppy and not the bench monster I should be, but I'm getting better. Yeah. Should see a 500 raw bench from me really soon because I'm big enough and strong enough to do it. I just got to do it.
Get there.
Thank you. I'll get there.
Faith.
Yeah. Thanks for having faith in me.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know the chat box. That's your world. I take off these and I'm blind.
We got Terry Conduit Iron here first. Hello, Ryan and Ashley. I'm working at the moment. I can't watch live, but I will do so tomorrow morning. Trained legs yesterday, 6 weeks since the accident. Next week, I'll send you a clip of my new trap bar.
New trap bar. Looking
Awesome.
forward to
I
that.
got to train legs and a new trap bar. That's exciting. New toy to play with.
Yeah, I remember that car accident. That was scary.
Yeah. Sounds like if he wasn't wearing his seatbelt, he wouldn't be here.
Wouldn't be here. Yeah. It's crazy.
Well, thanks for joining us, Terry. Good to have
Yeah.
you here. Glad you're able to start training legs and getting more back to normal. Paul Loffer, hey guys, how's it going? Going good, Paul. How are you? Thanks for joining us. 2 more days, and it's that time.
That would be this
Sweet
weekend,
day.
right?
Nice. Can't wait to hear all about it and see videos. Gonna kick some ass. We're excited for you.
Get on the
Go
board.
kill it.
Get on the board and then go from there.
Yep. Go rock it. Can't wait to hear about it. You're gonna do awesome.
Yeah, his training's looked really good up to this point. Hopefully you're healthy and avoiding all the weird sicknesses that are going around and getting people stomach bugs
Stay
and stuff going.
healthy.
Stay healthy out there.
For sure. For sure. Good luck. We'll be thinking about you and rooting you on.
Saturday, right?
Saturday, it sounds
Yep.
like. Nathan Cloud. Good evening, Ryan and Ashley. Good evening, Nathan. Thank you for joining
Yeah,
us.
thank you for joining
Have
us.
you here. Kyle, hello all. I hope everyone is having as much fun as I am. Hey, Kyle, thanks for being here.
She's
Sorry.
tired. Doesn't look like she's having fun. Gonna fall asleep.
I'm having fun. I'm just tired. You can have fun and be tired. Thanks for joining us, Kyle. Appreciate having you here. We're having as much fun as you. I don't know what you're doing, but hopefully you're having a good time. Hopefully that's not sarcasm. Kyle, I got some squat footage, but I saw how high in depth they were, so I decided against it for now. I do have some more footage of me getting 5 plates for 8 with okay depth. I'll send
Please
it.
do. I'll post my
Yeah.
email again in case no one has it. There it is. Videos you send me, I put them on the show. Pretty
Yeah,
simple.
send it over.
If I have to go out
We'll
and find
play it.
videos, I find ones that I think are cool. But this is more about you guys than it is about what I can find on the internet. So I prefer to have Vifter submitted videos. That keeps
Definitely.
interaction going here.
Definitely. 5 plates for 8. That sounds badass.
Yeah, I want to see that.
Kyle also says Mendelsohn is also over 50.
Yep.
My dad was like 270 at 50, but by 60 he was about 30. Lightest ever was 219. I'm 345 right now.
Damn.
The 2 weeks off caught up a bit, I guess. Ha ha ha.
That's a big man, 345. And I've been there. Actually bigger.
You're even bigger than that.
It's pretty bad when you got to go to a cattle feed store and stand on a 1900 gigantic dial, like lift weighing device that you put bales of hay and stuff on. That's the only place I could go weigh because the gym scale only went to 352.
Wow.
And I had that pegged. Boing.
Jesus.
Yeah. Lard ass. That's me. But I can move some weight though. Ooh.
Let's see here. Jimmy Cobe. Hey, Jimmy.
Jimmy Cobe.
Hey, Jimmy and Kate. Love me some Benchmonster Thursday nights. Love you both.
Love you,
Love
Jimmy
you too,
Cole.
buddy. Thanks for joining us. We love you guys. Glad you could stop by. Always a pleasure having you here.
Yeah, I haven't seen any lifting videos. I keep seeing the 1400 one on Instagram, but I already posted that. So anytime one makes it out there, I grab it. If I see Jimmy Cole, I go, oh, I gotta have that.
Of course. Kyle, cool. That gives me something to aim for with the block press. 455 for 5 at a 2-board. I could get 5 at 425 2-board sleeveless, maybe. I don't know. My bench blows up a bit if I'm not squatting first. I'm in 3s now.
Yeah.
Okay. Nice.
I can't wait to see your videos, Kyle. Any of them you decide to send, I'd love to see what you're doing.
He says 4 reds aside plus the bar is 220 kilograms, like 485 pounds without the collar, without the collars.
Okay. See, I can't do the math on that. Pound plates I can do in hundreds, but these calibrated plates, 55 is a red. Just too much mind-boggling stuff to. I'm not Rain Man here. Like, yeah.
Kyle, isn't Jimmy Cobe's biggest bench press the biggest lift in powerlifting history? Yep.
And more to come.
Yep. Pretty crazy.
1500.
He says, yes, I'm having fun. I'm sitting here sore as all get out from squat day. Nice. Must have been training hard. We like to hear.
I don't have a squat day at the moment.
Jimmy Cobe, I'll email you some recent stuff, right?
Oh, thank you, Jimmy. Yes, please.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I'm starving for content. And everybody likes to see Jimmy Cole videos. I know I do.
Yep, for sure. Love to have him. Love to have him. That'd be awesome. Thanks, Jimmy. 1 Rep Max was happening. So Connie is coming down to train with AJ, and it's going to be fun. Hope to see you guys one day. Hope all is well. And recalling last week, I'm glad you got 1K back in your hands.
Yeah.
That's cute. I'm not sure what that is.
I've been using that.
Hey, 1 Rep, thanks for joining us. Good to see you, man. Love you, buddy.
I've been using that Pharrell 53 shirt, and that's a good shirt for me and Heinz to wear. That thing has a lot of boing in it, so probably gonna put it on next week. So handoffs are gonna be a little different. We'll have Jose doing the handoff, and sides will be Joe and probably Dan. And yeah, I want to go heavy again. So we'll see what happens. Need to rest up for it though.
Jimmy Cobe, you both going to be in Columbus still? I'm not sure.
Working on it.
We're still trying to figure that out. If we are, we will let you know. We want to be. We're hoping to be.
Hoping to be. But
So we'll
time's
let you
ticking
know.
though. I mean, if you're gonna book tickets, it's got to be like
We gotta do it soon.
December.
It's past December.
I know.
Yeah, we're hoping to. Are you guys still going? I assume. Hopefully, we could see you there. We'll let you know when we figure it out. We've got to decide. We got to figure it out quick though. Kyle, Jimmy Cobe lifts are always legendary, bro. I don't want to be so self-centered here and blow up the chat. Haha. Lot better talent here than me. Okay, I'll send you the dang video. Mwahaha. Yeah, send it.
Yeah, please send it, Kyle.
Hell yeah.
I'll get it on next
Hell
week for
yeah.
sure. It stays in my email unopened so that when on Wednesday morning when I sit down here, I have a whole bunch to put on the show.
So Kyle says, oh, trust me, I know meathead math and can count blues and reds pretty well. Geez, 1,500. Oh my God, that's so cool.
Yeah. I wonder what that feels like. I know what 1280 felt like in 2010 with this old body. Wow. I got to see what 1100 feels like first. Haven't done that in eons.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Jimmy Cobe, we will be there all 3 days. Compete on Saturday. No booth this year, so we're just going to be spectators.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Cool, very cool.
They're doing the last man standing. Is that what they're doing?
I don't know. Is that still what they're doing, Jimmy? Is that what you're competing in? Is the last man standing, or are they doing another like 3 lift total thing, or like a 3 bench total?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay.
Well, that'd be fun to watch.
Yeah, for sure. Hopefully we can go.
Yeah. Just gotta say, you just gotta commit to it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Problem is, I don't like to come home after the
Yeah,
Arnold. I
I
want to
know.
stay in Columbus.
I know.
I don't want to fly back here.
I know.
Ooh,
Yeah, it's such a
boo.
fun weekend. and
Such
then
a
come
fun
back and-
weekend and have to come back. Ugh.
Howard says, "Hey guys, how's it going? Sorry, Ryan, for all the videos and emails. I'm still trying to learn this new phone."
Oh, it worked.
Hey, Howard.
Yeah, you sent me
Thanks for
like
joining us.
three of the same videos, and the first one worked flawlessly. Downloaded it and cropped it, and it got it on the show. So appreciate that.
Yeah, thanks for the video. Nice work. Nice work. Looking strong.
Floor press, nice lift too. Yeah.
Mhm. Very good lift. Ashley's reading comprehension has gone up since last week. Sorry, I had to throw that in there.
Remember, yeah.
My contacts aren't too dry this week. I was
Last
having
week you were all
contact
over the
issues,
place.
So everything was fuzzy, yeah. And I have to sit so far away from it here. I'm like,
You can't see it?
I can better this week because my contacts are doing okay. Last week they were super dry, so they get fuzzy when they're dry.
And I have this
Everything.
fan going too.
Well, then that's what kills me. Now it's going towards you and not me. Sometimes it hits.
I'm a little heavy in body weight, so I'm
out my
I'm
eye.
really hot all the time.
And with contacts in it, things get blurry. Especially like words get blurry.
Yeah.
Thanks. See, I can read.
See, they remember last week. The error of your ways. But you're doing better this week. You're reading just fine, and everybody's
Yeah,
impressed.
when you have the stupid fan, I think that's part of it.
It's blowing on me. It keeps me
And
cool.
I've got new contacts.
And we're downstairs. It's supposed to be cooler down here, but
I'm
Still kinda
super
warm.
Comfortable, and I got a vest.
I'm sitting right here by the fan, blowing on me,
Not me.
sweating.
Not me.
So yeah, like I said, USPF meet. I am confused because I did one my first meet I ever did, and I don't remember having a start command. Apparently, there might be a start command on the USPF. We'll figure that out when we get there. But there will be no USPA style pauses when I'm at the helm. Guaranteed that. So yeah, I wanna contribute whatever way I can in the meet. So I don't want to be just standing around. Put me to work. I like to judge. I'm pretty fair across the board. Like I tell lifters, you come down like fast and jerky when you hit, you're going to hold it for a second. Come down nice and smooth, make contact, you're going to get a press command pretty quick. That's the way I look at it. It's the way it should be everywhere. But some places I've seen them hold people for 3-4 seconds. Not going to say which federation that was. One I don't go to anymore. And apparently we have one coming up February 8th there. USPA meet in
Oh, do
town.
ya?
Yeah.
The Rubicon one.
Yeah, I don't want to go out there and watch, but I kind of do. Just make sure that they're checking people's underwear, because that's such a huge thing in the sport. If you have spandex underwear, it puts 50 pounds on your bench. God, people, underwear, come on. It's just a joke. I've never, I don't want to get into it. Anyway.
Howard says, and I'm still feeling all the love from last week. Ha ha ha. Always. There's been no punches thrown this week. That
No.
should count for something.
Yeah,
Not yet.
my kidney and liver are fine from the punch you gave me. I'm still alive. So that's good. Read.
Jimmy Cobe. USPF has a start command for Division 1, no start command for Division 2, if I remember correctly. But that was like 12 years ago for me.
So I don't even know. I better get the rule book out and read and see what all that means. So I don't know. That's more brain fog for me. Like, are you Division 1? Okay, you're going to start command. You're Division 2? Well, we'll figure it out.
Kyle, can you feel your fingers and still have fine motor skills in your hands after huge equipped benches? And yes, I know you can read. Great. Please don't be insulted. if I wasn't throwing some flack, I'm dead.
Yeah,
Offended.
I know. I don't seem to have a problem with handling heavy weight and anything wrong with my hands. I did have a new growth here on the side of my, but I don't know what that is. It's over there too. So it does change your hands a little bit, but the body adapts to the demands placed upon it. So you keep doing that weight, it just becomes one with you. It's nothing. I know some people do it and then they show their hands and they're all puffy the next day. I never had that problem. Just, I think if you do it consistently, it just body accepts it and I don't know, never had an issue.
So,
And I can type pretty good too, 75 words a minute. I have skills.
yeah, we know.
When I pen my new book, I'll sit down in front of a computer like I did for 2 weeks, 12, 13 hours a day and write the book. The tell-all beginning to end. Training methods and strategies, and I think it'd be fun to write another book.
Yeah, I would
Yeah, I got time.
want to read it.
Yeah. I seen somebody to do the ghost writing and dot every T and cross every Y and all that good stuff. Punctuate my sentences, my run-on sentences, and
Edit it, you know,
yeah, that's it. Yeah,
just overall.
I just didn't like the way they ghost wrote my last book. They took a lot of stuff out, added stuff in that I didn't say but it turned out all right.
Yeah,
I wanted
it's a
to,
good book.
yeah, a lot of pictures. That's what people kind of wanted. Pretty basic
Pictures
stuff.
are fine,
but-
pictures.
They wanted to know. He said you got to write how you benched 800, and I gave credit where credit is due, and Louis Westside and training methods I did and how I did it. It's fun. They didn't include the poor man shake part in there, but I think people will be getting E.
They did
coli
in the
stuff.
Arnold, though.
Huh?
They did it in the Arnold.
Well, it shows me, yeah, but I think if you tell people to eat raw eggs, that might be detrimental to their health. I never pasteurized an egg in my life. Just crack them, throw them in, crack them, throw them
I
in.
never had a problem with it.
Just drink them down.
Same. Never had an issue with it. Jimmy Cobe Division 1 was single ply and Division 2 double ply.
Oh, fly. Huh. Do they all ban shirts then? I don't know. Boy, I gotta learn some things, Jimmy, on this USPF before I hop in and start judging.
Yeah, you
I need to go to their website and take a look and see what there is to learn.
better look at their rules book. before you
Yeah.
judge.
Well, I know they're having it and it's in full swing, so we just gotta figure out what the rules are.
I don't know about a start command. Howard says he doesn't. I don't know about a start command in USPF either, and it was about 10, 12 years ago for me. Wow, another way to get into the lifters' heads.
Yeah, I'll keep you informed. I'm sure I'll be getting some insight on what the rules are, and I'll enforce them as needed. But I want everybody to have fun, and they're going to cap it at 35 lifters, so hopefully, like I said, you're within 2-hour driving distance or maybe 3 and want to come out and play and have fun.
1 rep max. Okay, guys, sorry, but work has me running around like a headless chicken. I gotta go. I'll watch the rerun in a bit. Love you guys.
Love you too, 1
Love
rep.
you too, buddy. Thanks for coming by.
And thank you, everybody, for the
joining us.
USPF info. It's been eye-opening, and I got things to learn because I thought it was just basic federation. I didn't know it had new rules and things. So it's gonna be interesting. I'll figure it out.
Kyle, I rarely eat eggs, really. I was the gallon of milk guy for a while.
Yeah, whole milk. Yeah. Remember, Mendelson told me to get the 2,500 calorie shake and with whole milk, and I took 4 scoops of that, put it in the blender with whole milk, and it turned into a blizzard. It wouldn't come out of the blender. And I was like, yeah, I got to drink this, not eat it with a spoon. So I got fat-free milk and water, and it was drinkable. But then it lowered the calorie content from 2,500 to 1,875. But when you're doing 4 of those a day, and then 4 meals and 1 eat-out meal, and yeah, you turn into a beast, a bench monster, a waddle when you walk. Ugh, ugh. And people stare because it's just ungodly to see a human being that like grossly big. You make noises like that and people look at you funny.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Ugh.
Sounds like Mendelssohn.
Yeah. I don't want to sound like Mendelssohn.
Sorry.
All right. What else we got?
That was the last one.
Okay. Hey, please send me videos. Like I said, my email's at. It's pretty simple, benchmonstergmail.com. And send me some content. We'll put it on the show, man. And we'll be back. We got speed bench tomorrow. I don't know what we're doing. Tuesday's going to be heavy as hell, and we'll see how that goes with the crew and the three-man handoff situation, because other people need to learn how to do it. And people like Carlino and Kolb have the greatest three-man handoff people I have ever seen in my life. I mean, you guys get that bar out to you, and there's no teeter. It's not dropped in your hand. It's just, you guys got it down. So,
Hey, I waddle when I walk, and my nickname is Duck. No big deal.
yeah,
Nice, Howard.
it's a weird walk when you get that big. Looks funny.
Kyle, I would use oats, bananas, yogurt, ice cream with chia seeds, plus fresh fruit, and blend it and eat it.
Man,
That sounds kind of good, actually.
yeah. I didn't think
Two
think of
oats
any of
and
that. I was just chugging those, and then I was on a clock, hour and a half. I had to eat again. Solid liquid. That's how I was doing it. And then with my New York steak, baked potato, and chocolate cream pie meals, I would have papaya extract, digestive enzyme to break down that steak faster and get it processed through the body. So we keep putting food in, and we keep taking it out. Eat in, out, eat in, out. Got to tell that story. Told it kind of in bits and pieces, but getting the CPAP machine and realizing how much more food I could eat, how much better recovery I was getting, and how everything was working better, and how my handoff guy, Paul Roch, said I was going to be dead if I got to 400, and it scared me, so I quit squatting, and I just hovered around 352 to 363. So I didn't want to be 400.
Too big.
He was concerned about my health at that time. I appreciate that.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, because I was still squatting, and yeah, just the weight was just too easy to put on. Just bad. Still is. I eat like a bird, and I'm 315. We're having tri-tip and potatoes tonight for dinner if anybody wants to come over. It's tri-tip from Costco. I cut it thin and put it in a cast iron pan and have some baby reds, because you got to be strong tomorrow and every day. Eating's a job. It's a chore. But if you want to be at the best at what we do here, you gotta make those sacrifices to make gains. You have to make sacrifices to make gains. I used to always say that. All right. I'm hungry, and we're talking about bananas, oats, and steak, and potatoes, and the bench monster need food.
Eat like an ostrich, right?
Well, not entirely. I don't eat like that, but the way I look at it, the way I'm eating now is like kind of like a normal person. I mean, when I was 360 and eating 8 times a day, drinking 4 shakes and 4 meals, and that's eating. So when I have like 3 meals a day and a shake, that's just normal. And I'm not trying to get up to 350 pounds. That's where my body wants to go, though.
It's a bird.
Yeah, a tall bird.
Yeah, he doesn't quite eat like a bird, but he's
I just like to
more
say
like a
that.
normal person. Kyle, the 47-second video is exceeding the attachment file size. Not sure, I might have to drop its resolution or something.
Yeah, you can send it on Messenger on Facebook or something like that. Maybe we'll try to get it that way. I know you can make it a file, or there's a way of doing it on Gmail, but there isn't. Just send it to me one way or another, and I'll figure out a way to upload it and put it on the show. I'll find a way. Just give me a link to it, and then I'll figure out a way to do it. So I have ways of getting stuff off Facebook and Instagram. So Instagram to MP4 and Facebook to MP4, and I know some codes that you put in the Facebook www thing, and I got a few ways of doing things. So we'll find a way. I appreciate it, Kyle. Love to see you lifting.
Now when I blend, I use Greek yogurt and fresh fruit with just water. Believe it or not, I'm almost 350 and don't use any shakes or sups, just real food.
You're a big man, sir.
Nice.
350. I know what that is.
Yeah.
Weight moves weight, I'll tell you that. I'm assuming you're not over 6'2" like me, so you're perfect powerlifting build, I would assume. Yeah, this would be crazy. So please send me your video one way or another, Kyle. I appreciate it. Give me a little insight on what you're doing and the weight in case I can't see how much weight is actually on the bar.
I have a video of my squats and my YouTube channel. Yes, it's MP4, I think.
Perfect. I can steal it that way. I mean, I borrow it with the intention of returning. Put it on the show, and I don't steal anything. That's a bad word. I borrow. I borrow your video. Yeah.
Permission.
I don't always get permission. I kind of just take them.
In case you have it. But...
Yeah. When it's out there and everybody can see it, then I don't feel too bad.
Right.
Which reminds me, I got to post some stuff. I don't really post anything on my Instagram and Facebook. Yeah, I just don't do anything. We have the show, and that's where I put max effort, speed bench, what we're doing. So, yeah. Okay. Well, we'll be back again, and that damn sure, unless something happens between now and next Thursday.
Hopefully not.
What's happening? We got a new president coming in on the 20th. Is that what's going on? See what?
Monday, right?
Yeah, 20th, I guess. Yeah. So we'll see what happens with the country then, and we should still all be here. And are they going to ban TikTok? Is that what they're doing on the 19th?
I don't know.
I don't know either. I got a pretty good TikTok following too. Remember the first video I posted on TikTok? I got chewed alive by who knows who. TikTok twigs.
I mean, you're on TikTok.
Yeah, they didn't like my board press of 1,000 something on 2 board. I was cheating. They were touching the bar. They were just tearing me apart.
They do.
That's why I call them TikTok twigs. I'll find them all at a TikTok convention. Yeah. Just go like this on top of their head and just go boom when they go down on the ground. Boom.
Whack-a-mole.
Like cartoons. Yeah. Whack-a-mole. Boom, boom. Anyway, thanks for joining us this evening.
Yeah, thank you guys for taking your time to be here.
Yeah.
We appreciate it. We appreciate having you.
You got other things to do. Can't sit here all night. You got kids. You got to get to bed. It's late on the East Coast, and everybody's got to work tomorrow. I know I do. I got work to do right after this, so I got things to do. So it's pulling at me from all angles. We got to figure out the Arnold too. So let's start pondering that. Let's not drag our ass on that one.
Y'all are great. Thanks.
You're welcome,
back
Kyle.
at you, Kyle.
Thanks for joining us, Kyle.
Appreciate it.
Howard, 1 rep. Jimmy Kolb,
Yep.
best
everybody that's
bencher in the
here,
world.
we
Always
appreciate
will be.
you guys. Yep. Jimmy, thanks for being here.
Yeah.
Howard and Kyle and Paul, and good luck to Paul.
Good luck
at
to
his
Paul this
meet.
weekend at your meet.
This weekend. We'll be thinking about you. Rooting
Focus.
on. Focus, rest.
Get on the board. Just remember that. Make sure they're using the same bench that you're benching on, and just take one lift at a time. Just remember, you got to get on the board. And something you can do, I'm not going to tell you how to do it, but just get on the board. That kind of sets the momentum. That first one, you're on. The second one, third one, then it's pure adrenaline by then. So, wishing you all the best, and hope to hear great things this weekend. Text me if you can, Paul, and let me know how you did.
Yep.
All right, we'll see you guys
Can't
next
wait to
week.
hear about it.
Benchmonster will be back. Hopefully, starting my diet. We'll see.
We'll see.
I'm holding off, waiting for the winter thing to get over with. We still got February to deal with here. It's usually a bad month for us, so it's hard to get out and walk a mile, 2 miles, 3 miles when it's 4 inches, 5 inches of snow out there. A little hard. I'm not a treadmill person. I like to get out and be one with nature, so that's how I like my cardio done. Right out of bed, right out of a warm bed, and you got to suit up cold and get out there. Start looking like an actual muscle guy, not kind of this bloated pig you see right here. Arms are getting pretty big.
Yeah,
Yeah, doing pretty good.
they're looking big.
Yep. Thank you. All right, guys, we'll be back next week. Thank you for joining us.
Yep, we appreciate you guys. We love you. We hope you have a great night, good weekend, a good start to your week next week. And we look forward to seeing you guys next Thursday. Love you guys.
See you.
Have a
Good night.